If you ride with me, I gotta work for the both of us. I'll put you in the driver's seat.
Hey girl, hey, welcome back to the vlog. I just wanted to pop outside and open it up and welcome you guys back. I was actually working on editing this vlog as well as the next vlog. So if you see me in the same clothes, mind your business. Anywho, welcome back you guys. And if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and after the video, don't forget to comment and like the video. So I guess it's time for me to get back in here. If you guys want to see how I did on my 1 week high raw vegan challenge, stay tuned. So I'll see y'all in the vlog. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to do a raw vegan or high raw vegan challenge this week. And so this is all the groceries that I picked up from HEB and a couple things from Walmart. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all unpacked. So now it's time to get this stuff washed up and cleaned up. Gonna wash off my vegetables and then the things like this, well, vegetables and fruit, things like this that go in the pantry or refrigerator. I need to clean this. So I always spray containers and things like this and then wipe them off with some wipes because Covina taught me about paying attention to more than just those people that, you know, go in the toilet stall and then walk straight out the door. You know, y'all had coworkers like that ain't never washed their hands. So y'all go ahead and laugh. But meanwhile, continue putting all those boogers and feces and snot infested containers in your refrigerator or pantry if you want to. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with them wipes. So let me get this done and I'll check back in with y'all in a few.
That's a whole lot of gas, whole lot of drip, that's a whole lot of swag, whole lot of bra, that's a whole lot of ass, a whole lot of, 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 a whole lot of this and a whole lot of that, whole lot of za, that's a whole lot of gas, whole lot of drip, that's a whole lot of swag, whole lot of bra, that's a whole lot of ass.
Here's tonight's dinner. It's just gonna be a quick little salad, some lettuce, tomato, mushroom with a side of avocado. I'm doing a half of a baked sweet potato. This is the high part. If you're gonna do a raw vegan and you cook anything that makes it high raw vegan, so the only thing that I plan on cooking is the sweet potatoes. When I get ready to do the zucchini, my plan is to eat them raw, but if I don't like it raw, then I'll just saute it a little bit, and then again that would make it high raw vegan. But as a sweetener, I have some cinnamon, nutmeg. I put some vegan butter, and I'm gonna use some stevia. Just a little bit of stevia. And there you go. My first raw meal. Oh yeah, and my dressing is going to be a plant-based ranch by Hidden Valley, which I also bought stuff like to make my own dressings, but tonight I don't feel like doing that. So we're gonna use this plant-based dressing. And one more thing, just so it's not so super basic, I forgot I had some craisins. So it says no artificial flavors or preservatives. I looked it up, and these are natural sweeteners and they're vegan. So I'm going to add a few of those just for a pop of color. Just for a pop of color and have something extra. Okay, so I mixed it all up and it still was missing something. So I added a little bit of hemp seeds. I sprinkled some hemp seed and some nutritional yeast to add a little flavor to it. The avocado is going to add some creaminess. And so I already messed the salad up, but this is what it's looking like. Yes, that's much better. It tastes much, much better now. Okay, I think tonight I am going to try a cashew ranch. I'm gonna make my own vegan dressing. So right here I have some boiling water. So I'm gonna pour that over the cashews. I'm gonna let them soak for about 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to throw it into the Vitamix once the cashews soak for a little bit with some water, some tahini, nutritional yeast, some black pepper, a little dill weed, salt, and a little bit of garlic. So I'm also going to make some avocado hummus. So I'm going to take 2 ripe avocados, they've been rinsed, a can of chickpeas that have been rinsed. We're going to use a little bit of spinach, throw in some nutritional yeast with black pepper, salt, a little crushed red pepper for the top, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little lemon juice. So we're going to add the avocado, 2 ripe avocado, we're going to add the can of beans, tablespoon of nutritional yeast, I think I'm going to put a little bit extra. Black pepper, a little salt, garlic powder, onion powder, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. A handful of spinach. You don't want to do too much water because this is hummus, not a dressing. Let's see what we have so far. Kind of looks like guacamole. Blend it up a little bit more. Let's give it a taste. That's good. Let's see. I think I want to add a little bit more seasoning. And to keep it from turning brown, I think I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice, just a little bit to that. You could add red onion, you know, anything you want, but this is a hummus, so I'm gonna stick with that and just blend it up a little bit more. Let's see, put a little bit more water. So there we go. We have a smooth and creamy avocado hummus. Okay, now we are going to whip up a quick little vegan dressing. Remember we soaked the cashews earlier. So we're gonna go ahead and add the cashews, 3/4 cup of water. I'm gonna add a little tahini. Gonna add some apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons. Nutritional yeast. I'm just gonna eyeball this. You can do it to your taste. Some parsley. I'm gonna add a little dill so it can have that ranch flavor. Little garlic. Of course, gotta have onion powder and garlic powder. And we're gonna finish it off with a little salt and pepper. Oops, that's the deal. Pepper. I think I'm gonna add a little bit more of this. And let it rip. Let's give it a quick taste. Ooh, look, it's good and creamy. Okay, look at that. Creamy vegan ranch. Delish. That's really good. Okay, so this is the meal. This is my salad. It has romaine, tomatoes, red onion, walnuts, hemp seed, some fresh mushrooms, and some nutritional yeast, of course. And then I'm gonna take the fresh sliced red peppers. We're gonna dip it in the avocado hummus. And also, when I want a snack, I'm gonna use these veggie straws that taste good dipped in that as well. And this is the vegan ranch that we just made. Oh, and from last night, this is the other half of the sweet potato. Y'all, this is so good. I have to go back and add a couple of cranberries. Oh, yum. So I'm so excited to make this. I've been wanting some coffee and I just couldn't seem to make up my mind about which coffee creamer to buy because there's such a great debate on non-dairy coffee creamers. So I just decided to make my own. And so we're just gonna use some coconut milk and some sweetened condensed coconut milk, which I didn't even know this existed. And I'm gonna throw in some Mexican vanilla. I'm going to pour in the can of leche de coco, which is coconut milk. Then I'm going to add this sweetened condensed coconut milk. Of course, it's solidified on the top, and then inside the can, it's more liquidy at the bottom. Get all that yummy goodness out of there. And then I'm gonna Doing some splashes of Mexican vanilla. You can add cinnamon or whatever flavor you like, but I'm just gonna start with this. You can also use maple syrup if you want to, but let's just see what this tastes like first. Let's give it a taste. That's good. One thing I forgot, to add a little salt, a dash of salt, because salt heightens the taste. So if you didn't know that, if something is sweet and you actually put a little salt, it will heighten the taste, and vice versa. Just gonna add this to a mason jar for storage. That's good, y'all. It probably would be good if I add a little cinnamon, but I'll probably just add it to my individual cups of coffee. There we go. Vegan coffee creamer. Here's the moment of truth, so let's try it out. We're gonna make some coffee. First, let's see how it foams up.
This is crazy. 6 years running, doing the same old shit. But baby, it's okay, 'cause I love you anyhow, anyway. Of any time, any day. Making love meditation. Now we got ourselves a situation.
Let's go ahead and make a smoothie today. So I have this beautiful mango that we're gonna slice up real quick. Look at that.
Make mango, mango, mango.
Okay, now we're gonna look for the pit, stand it up on the pit, and cut to the left and the right of the pit. Try to get all of the extra little pieces that we left on the pit. It's kind of slippery, so be careful. There you go. It's like a mango bone. Fresh pineapple. Now we're we're gonna stand it on the base and go down the sides. This one's good and ripe. So we rinse those fibers off. Now we're gonna go around the sides of the core, just like we did with the mango. We're just going to cut up some of this juicy sweet pineapple to add to our mango smoothie. This is probably enough for one. Cut the rest of this up and bag it for future smoothies. We're gonna add that pineapple to this mango. And then we're going to blend that up with some fresh spinach and some coconut water. We've already added some crushed ice to the blender. Normally I prefer to have my fruit frozen, but we don't have frozen fruit today, so we're gonna use this fresh, which, you know, this is better for the challenge anyway. So we're gonna add some coconut water to that. I also rinsed off some grapes to add to the pineapple and mango. We're going to use, which these grapes add tons of sweetness to your smoothie. So grapes are good for that. I'm gonna add 1 pack of organic stevia just to make sure it's sweet enough. And we're gonna add a little spinach, of course, because we're making a green smoothie. By the way, I know I have used this blender for almost every meal, but these things are awesome. You can even make hot stuff in here. You can make soup in it. And so that's why I really like it. And you can also make ice cream, which we might make later. If we don't make ice cream, then we'll do like a banana smoothie or something. Okay, so let's go. So here's the ice. I'm gonna go ahead and put the spinach in, which I like to try to get that really to the bottom. So I did it a little backwards. I should have put the spinach in first. That way you can get it all blended up really nicely. Okay, so then we're going to add some of the grapes. Throw in some pineapple. And of course some mango. Okay. Hands. I'm gonna go ahead and pop open the stevia. Add that pack of stevia. And then we're going to add some coconut water. You can use regular water if you want, but just gonna use this. See the pieces of coconut coming out? It's gonna give it a little bit of flavor. Don't wanna put too much because then I'll have to add more ice. So pop the top on. This is called a tamper. We're gonna use the tamper to push the fruit down and to make sure that everything blends nicely. Look how fast that was. When I tell you the Vitamix is amazing, look at that. So we're gonna take a nice glass and go ahead and pour us up a green smoothie. Cheers. So, what do you think?
I think it gets double thumbs up. Double big thumbs up.
It's so refreshing, isn't it?
It's so good.
I'm glad you like it.
Thank you, Yvi.
You're welcome.